Welcome to Adventure Tread. On today's episode, we're going to talk about moving from second to first in the leaderboard. We're going to do a weigh-in, and we're going to talk about the upcoming challenges happening in April. Let's get into it. Today, because we're trying to get a little bit of exercise in addition to obviously climbing the leaderboard. We are currently at position 2 on the leaderboard, which I think is pretty great, but unfortunately, it's a pretty big lead. The first place person has almost twice what I have as far as area captured, so I'm hoping this ride will fix that, but we shall see. So today is just a perfect example of why I love being in these competitions. So the deal here is it is a cold day in Atlanta. Yesterday was even colder, and you know, my wife and I were talking yesterday and we just kind of agreed, you know what, it's just too darn cold. We're not going to get on the bikes. It's just not worth it. And obviously I could have done that today as well. But what I did is I woke up, I looked at the leaderboard, and I saw that somebody else had taken the top spot. So right then and there, my perspective changed, and I said, you know, there's nothing I can do. I got to get on the bike today. I can't fall behind. Or else I'll never catch up. So really, that's the thing. It's about the motivation. I was up a few pounds. I was hoping to be down a few pounds, but I was up a few pounds. But today I'm going to do another weigh-in on camera just to keep me honest, and I'm feeling pretty good about how that's going to go. So the way I've got my bike set up so that I can get a decent amount of exercise while I'm riding is I've got it where pedal assist 1 goes up to 10 miles per hour, and then the throttle will go up to 28, which is what the max the bike will really do. And then if I'm in traffic, I'll bump it up to pedal assist 5, which is the fastest the bike will go. And on my local greenways, I do it on pedal assist 2, which is 15 miles per hour. And that just really helps me get a decent workout. It also helps me keep up with traffic when appropriate. And with pedal assist 1 here on these hills, I can already feel my legs burning a little bit, which is actually exactly what I want to do, because so far today I haven't eaten, and so exercising while not eating is, I think personally, fantastic. My idea for weight loss is that when you're out here exercising and you haven't actually put food in your body, what's happening is it's depleting your excess glucose stores, which is exactly what I need to be doing. Now let me tell you guys what's happening in April, which I think is going to be really cool. So there's an event that I participated in here in Atlanta in January, and it was called Zombies versus Survivors. And essentially the way it worked is you joined the event and you got randomly placed on either the zombie team or the survivor team. Person that maintained the highest amount of territory. So you got to maintain your territory. It's not just about capturing, it's about capturing and maintaining. The person that maintained the most territory was the guy who was the MVP for that particular game. And so my team won. I was not the MVP, but this new game in April, instead of a month long, it's going to be 2 weeks. Keep the competition high. When we did it in January, it was so freaking cold here that you needed the extra time, because there was lots of days where pretty much nobody rode because it was literally like in the teens. So I don't think it's going to be called Zombies versus Survivors. I think it's going to be called the Resurgence or something like that. It's still essentially the same game, just a different name. And the difference is this time is if you just sign up for the event, once again, you'll be randomly selected for a team. But what's new in April is you can choose somebody else to be on your team, so you can send somebody a code, and when they sign up, they will actually, it'll guarantee that that person signing up gets joined to your team. And if you want to do a versus kind of thing, you versus your buddy, you can do that. So I think that's a really cool enhancement to the game. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pump up our pedal assist because we're on the road, and we will try to get to our next gravel destination. We have our legs burning. Let's figure out where we're going here. All right, so let's see how we're doing as far as capture. We got 2 square miles. We need like 10. We're at here. Okay. If nothing else, we got a great workout. Let's see how we're doing here. 8 miles. All right. We're gonna get back in the. We're gonna be in the head, but I'm not sure that we didn't go farther than we intended. So definitely don't want to be stuck. So let's see, how can we get back at this point? I mean, good grief, we're capturing territory though. 10 miles, that's where we wanted to be. That's awesome. Man, how do I get back there? Let's see if I can take this side street down. I think I'm gonna give that a shot. If I can do the side street, that will get me where I want to be without being on Highway 9. So I'm getting a Charlie horse, man. I think I took I don't think I took a wrong turn. I took a wrong turn, but it resulted in me getting a lot more territory. And so while my legs may be burning today, I'm gonna thank myself tomorrow. We are looking good today. We're out in traffic, which I absolutely hate, but we are clocking up some miles, man. We're capturing territory, and I think at the end of this thing, we're gonna be back in first place, and it will be worth the cold and the pain and all of it to be back in first place. And then I'm gonna head back to the house, do a weigh-in. It's gonna make for just a really good day. So while I've got you guys, I definitely would invite you to subscribe to my channel. At this point, I think I have like 5 subscribers, but I'm earnestly trying to make content that you guys find both humorous and, I don't know, interesting to watch, right? Just some old fat dude trying to get in shape, riding an e-bike and competing in these competitions, right? What could be more fun than that? So anyway, if you guys wouldn't mind liking my video and subscribing to my video, I would absolutely appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if you would consider joining me in these competitions, it really helps me keep motivated, because today being the perfect example, I got up, it was too darn cold, I wasn't gonna get out. I looked at the leaderboard, I was behind, and I immediately got the bike on the truck and got out and took this ride. And this ride may be my biggest ride yet, to be honest. And so, that was the motivation. The number one guy was the motivation to get me out here. And without that, I wouldn't be out here right now. So if you guys, if you're on an e-bike, if you join me in this competition, man, that would just mean the world to me. I would really appreciate it. Thank you in advance. Let's see what we got here. Okay guys, this is something you don't see every day. There's a rooster just randomly hanging out. You guys see him over there? I'm gonna come closer to him. Hopefully he won't mess with me. But yeah, there's a rooster. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them. There's cats and roosters and everything. Gosh. All right, fellas. That, man, was a good run. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see that. I think you can. So this may be my biggest run yet, I'm pretty sure. So we're gonna go ahead and finish our capture, claim the territory. Look at that. 12 miles, and we'll come in here and add some other things. Distance, we'll say duration, average pace, done. Look at that. That's a good run. All right, guys, time for our weigh-in. Let's see how we're doing. We were at 301.8 last time. Let's see where we are. $298 on the dot. Well, that's a big improvement. I tell you what, it is certainly a relief to be out of the 300 club. Thank you for watching Adventure Tread. We had a big day today. We're number 1 on the leaderboard again. We had our biggest capture ever. We had a successful weigh-in, and we talked about the new event that's coming in April. All in all, pretty good day. Have a great one. See you on the map.